Hey, what's up everybody? I'm SuperSonicJB and I'm freaking out. I was at a flea market today and a bunch of people were trying to get me to buy the useless items. I panicked and ran away. I mean, it's called a flea market, for crying out loud. I was expecting to buy fleas. Thankfully, I know every salesman's weakness. Anime.
Good evening, sir. May I introduce you to our latest Okay. I'm backing away now. Backing away. I am stepping away. Yeah.
But here's the thing. Sometimes that technique doesn't always work out. I mean, what else am I supposed to do? It's not like I can shoot someone with a toy gun and exterminate the demons from them or something, right? Wait, wasn't there a game like this before? But it had waifus in it? There's a ton of weird games out there. I mean, just look at this. Weird, huh? Now, just because a game's weird doesn't make it bad. I mean, Sonic Unleashed is pretty weird, but it's still considered a good game. Well, by a majority at least. At this point in time, there's too many games to even keep track of. I mean, who else knows that Galgun 2 is an actual thing? Yep, this is an actual game that exists on a Switch, PS4, and PC. Why does it exist? I don't know, for horny people to have fun on a Thursday night? So yeah, Galgun 2 is a sequel to the original Galgun game. But who the heck cares about the original when this game is way more interesting? In today's video, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at this game and review it. Why? Because you guys love it when I talk about weird anime games with waifus in them. So let's check out Galgun 2, one of the weirdest games I've ever played. So this is Galgun 2, and this is me regretting my life choices. The game starts off with the most anime looking intro I've ever seen in the game. Move over, Beyblade Metal Fusion, this game has a beat. I will admit, the music does sound good here, and the art style is pretty good too. But man, it's this opening moves so freaking fast. If I so much as blink, I'll miss a third of it. Also, the main girls in this game talk so fast here. It's like a superpower they have. Sorry, I didn't follow any of that. The intro also tells us the main characters' names, along with some other private information. And of course, the intro has some fan service in it. I mean, check out this scene here. They call you Baka! Anyways, that's enough about the intro. Let's move on to the actual game. So we start things off in a classroom, just like tons of other animes out there, where we're introduced to our friend/classmate, Nanako, and she senses there's something wrong with me. I mean, I'm playing this game, so clearly there's something wrong with me already. We then get to make a decision on what we say, and these choices are gonna appear throughout the entire game, so make sure you choose wisely. But in this opening section, you don't get many options to choose from. So our main character finds a strange app on his phone, and that wasn't there before, just like with Joker in Persona 5. Wait, is this game secretly Persona 6? Anyways, after class is over, we find a strange box on her desk, and inside it is a pair of goggles and a hair dryer? I mean, it could be weirder, at least Sonic Schoolhouse isn't in here. We then put on the goggles, and then we start seeing things. Like this freaking angel girl in front of us. So her name is Risu, and I think the best way to deal with her is to send her off. Well, I tried. So yeah, she's an elite angel working for an angel ring company up in heaven, and she's here to help slay some demons. And apparently our character was chosen to be the new hero to fight against the demons. Then she mentioned that there's some demon-possessed girls around the corner, and she asked us to give them euphoria with our pheromone shot? Can we just go out to eat instead? So now we begin our first mission, and Risu teaches us how to play the game. Also, she's a chibi now, for some reason. So it turns out that the hairdryer we found in that box earlier is a gun. And no, not a real gun. It's a gun that shoots off pheromones and makes the girls evaporate. And no, I'm not kidding. They literally evaporate. We're supposed to shoot them in their weak spots so that they're free from being possessed by demons. You can shoot them multiple times to stabilize them, or just shoot their weak spots, which is where words are located at on their body. Once you beat a certain number of girls, and you click on the blue outlines to move on with the level. Some girls literally have demons on their bodies, and they're a bit more challenging to deal with. In order to beat them, you gotta shoot the demons on their bodies, and then you can suck them up using your demon sweeper. Man, I wish my sweeper did that. If a girl knocks you down, you have to shoot them as quickly as possible in order to escape. Then there's this thing called Love Strike. You activate it by looking directly into a girl's eyes, and once that heart gauge is filled up, you can shoot them, and all the girls in the area will be defeated. And with that out of the way, the level is complete. According to Risu, demons are targeting this very school, and they possess girls so they can throw schools into utter chaos. She also mentions the goggles we're wearing are pheromone goggles that lets me see the demons, but the side effects are we become irresistible to all girls. Man, this is a weird plot. Anyways, Risu and I head home for the night, and yeah, she's gonna be staying with me for a while. Man, that's awesome! I just want to say the main character's room looks exactly like every single male protagonist's room in a harem anime. They got manga, they got a bed, and a desk. That's all they need in life. We're then introduced to another character, and her name is Chiru. And for some strange reason, she's not affected by my goggles. And she apparently can see Risu? Why? I don't know, something about her aura, I didn't really care. Also, Risu says that I can't remove the goggles until I reach my demon busting quota on or before the 20th. So, I guess I'll be living with Risu for a while. I mean, she is pretty cute, so maybe this will be fun. Honey, I'm home! Honey, I'm gone! So now we're free to interact with things in our room. We can mess with stuff on our bookshelf, study at our desk, be a creep and spy on Chiru, give her snacks, of course, and we can go to sleep to move on with the game story. Oh man, I do like being able to relax for a bit after fighting off demons. It feels nice. Plus the music here is really nice too. The next day at school, we learn how to take on requests. By completing requests, we get Demon Buster points, and sometimes we get a present from a girl we helped out. I swear they better give me some cookies, or else I'm out! Another thing to keep in mind here is time management. Every time you start a mission, you use up a decent amount of time, and when the sun goes down, you'll be forced to go back home. So make sure to complete as many missions as possible each and every day before you reach your deadline. Also, I can do this to Risu, which is pretty hilarious. So our next mission is to wipe out some demons in the courtyard. Let me just say, man, this courtyard just looks so basic and boring. And let's be real here, there's nothing beyond those walls in the background. So the mission plays out just like the one from earlier. You shoot girls in their weak spots to stop them, move from point A to point B, and suck up demons in your path. Also, just a heads up, make sure you shoot the words that the girls throw at you, or else you'll get hurt. Risu will warn you about girls coming in a certain direction. This is helpful and all, but man, I wish she'd calm down a bit. Every 5 seconds she's trying to tell me, watch out for something. Yes, I see it already, shut up! Also, this guy's gotta be like Spider-Man or something, and sometimes he'll just be hanging on to random things to get a better angle at shooting the girls.
Hey man, what you doing up there?
I'm trying to get a higher angle so I can shoot down my enemies.
Ah, okay. Can I join you? I don't see anything.
Me neither. And there's girls coming out of the sewers now. That's nice. So finally you beat the mission, and every time you start or finish a mission, you'll be warped back to the classroom where you can talk to Nanako or give her snacks. Here girl, try this Sonic Popsicle, you might not be disappointed. Might. Next we head over to the gym, and Risu detects a strong demon in the area. It's here we're introduced to, oh boy, please YouTube, don't mind me saying this word, Corona. And she's a demon from hell, and you can clearly tell given how much she loves to say the word hell. Turns out she's the one sending these little demons out to possess the girls, but before we can get any info off of her, she poofs away. You could have at least given me your phone number first. So we're out to the gym to stabilize some more girls. And yeah, nothing really new happens with the gameplay here, to shoot everyone in sight and win. Also, I want to mention this percentage thing on your pheromone gun. Every time you shoot a girl, the number goes up. It can reach out to 100%, and the higher the percent means the longer you can suck up demons. If you're at a low percent though, you're gonna struggle snatching these demons, so make sure you shoot down all the horny girls first. Please don't quote me on that. Once we beat the mission, we run into that demon girl again, and she pushes poor Risu down on the ground! What a jerk! That's not all, cause the demon lady stole Risu's card key, which lets her get into heaven. So yeah, she wants to move in with you, and even though you do get the option to say no, she'll always act like she can't hear you until you say yes. And now she's going to be calling me master. How cool! So at the end of each day, you're going to be hanging out in your room until you go to bed and move on to the next day. You can also give your neighbor Cheer some snacks, and that makes her very happy. So we got a package from the AR company, and Risu wants us to open it, and inside the box are a bunch of snacks. It turns out that the AR company sent me these because my customer rank rose up, and according to Risu, the more demons I repel, the higher my customer rank rises, which leads to more snacks to impress more waifus with. Also, I just want to mention the fact that we're the only guy in an all-girls school. I mean, this isn't exactly mentioned in the story, but there is literally no other guys anywhere in this entire game. Sheesh, no wonder so many girls are after me. And yeah, in case anybody is wondering, No, Nanako here is not affected by the goggles either, for some reason. Anyways, we run after the demon chick again, but Nanako follows us, and what do? I lied to her face big time. Yeah girl, I totally love the Twilight movies. Thankfully she buys my lie, and we move on to our next mission. Here we have a defensive mission. In these missions your job is to protect girls from demon attacks. Above the girls' heads are these bars called Vitality. If a demon attacks the girls, it goes down, and it can lead to a failed mission. Thankfully these missions aren't too hard, just shoot every demon you see, and you win! Also, can we just talk about how cute Risu is here in this game? Her smile is so freaking wonderful, and she's so nice to me. Now, a lot of you are probably wondering, why do you get so many snacks in this game? Well, I stated earlier, you give these snacks to some of the girls, and if you give them enough snacks, you'll get to spend some quality time with them and learn some stuff about their backstory. For example, we learned that Chiro here never leaves her room. And how does she use the bathroom? Think about that. I mean, at least she's a friendly neighbor. I wish I had a neighbor like her. Oh, hi neighbor!
Ah, crap, it's that guy again, Mr. Fluffykins.
Oh god, don't show me that! My viewers will get turned on! Here, let's stabilize it with this picture of Evil Patrick from that one SpongeBob game. Oh god, it's even sexier! The next day at school, Nanako asks us what's happening to me, and I try to tell her what's really happening in my life, with all these demon girls chasing me, and a sweet angel guiding me. And believe it or not, she actually believes me. And here I thought she'd slap me or something. We then end up helping Nanako out with some stuff, but then we notice her shadow is oddly demon-shaped, and I'm starting to get a little suspicious of her. Anyways, we have to play through even more missions, and yeah, the levels are super repetitive, so I hope you had fun shooting anime girls for 5 hours. The levels only happen at school too, so there's not much level variety here. Also, if you die, this happens. I haven't felt this uncomfortable since the time I bought bacon ice cream. So after playing through another mission, Risu and I come up with a plan to remove the demon from Nanako. The plan is we tie her up and spray her down with some holy water. Be gone, demon! And I guess it works, but man did this scene make me incredibly uncomfortable. And poor Nanako here is pretty pissed off at me. Quick, give her some snacks, ASAP! Anyways, we once again run into that one diseased demon girl, and we actually get a boss battle here. In order to beat the demon girl, we have to shoot her down in her weak spots, shoot her projectiles down, and when she splits up into tiny versions of herself, we gotta suck them all up. She'll also unleash some very strong attacks, and you better be prepared to shoot her projectiles down, so you can stay alive. One thing that sucks about this boss is every time you fail at sucking up all the little demons, she'll get back to her normal self, and once you break her apart again, you have to suck up all 20 demons all over again, which can be pretty annoying. Anyways, we managed to beat Corona, and we all lived happily ever after. Ha! Just kidding! Cause yeah, it turns out the demon we just fought was a clone. And yeah, no surprise, she was the one who took Risu's card key. And she ends up revealing a secret about Risu. It turns out she's terrible at her job being an angel, and she'll get fired if she doesn't reach her demon busting quota before the deadline. Sheesh, no wonder she kept rushing me. But it's fine, I'll help her, I mean, what are friends for? Alright, Risu, just add that money to my PayPal there, and back to the video! Our friend Chiro ends up upgrading our Demon Sweeper, and this upgrade gives us a boost in suction power. I also find it kinda cool that we get to enter Chiro's room here. And yeah, nothing screams gamer more than a bootleg NES. Oh god, I thought I escaped from that movie! When we go to school the next day, Nanako is absent. Man, I wonder why. Oh well, I'm sure she's fine. Now, I just want to say, I'm not really a huge fan of the side quests in this game. Sure, they help you out a lot with catching demons and everything, but they're so repetitive. At least with the main quest missions, I can watch some hilarious cutscenes, but in the side quests, I don't get that pleasure. Well, most of the time anyways. There's a few side quests that have cutscenes in them, like this one where you meet these two demon-hunted girls named Maya and Shinobu. And yeah, they also can see Risu as well. They force me to catch all the demons in the area, and once that's done, they both start to show me some respect. Yeah, that's what I thought! There's also some mini-games in this game, like this one where I give Chiro a massage and then question my life choices again. In this minigame, you're supposed to massage different parts of her body, but it doesn't matter how good you do, she won't be happy in the end. Don't worry girl, I'm not happy either. The next day, Nanako comes back to school, but there's a bit of a problem. Later in the day, she calls me over to a gym storage room, and oh my god, she's a demon now! Apparently she doesn't exactly know how she became a demon, she just grew wings and a tail, but thankfully Risu gives her a magic hair clip that shrinks those things down so nobody can see them. I guess she'll just have to live as a demon for a bit. She better avoid playing Doom. So we actually receive a new quest, and this one is called a search mission. In this mission you search through a small area to find a requested item. You can use your gun and sweeper to move objects around to help your search. You have a time limit to find these requested items, and if you get spotted by a demon, a bunch of them will surround you, and you have to vacuum them all up. Thankfully, these missions aren't too hard. It's not like I'm out here playing Dark Souls or something. And the last mode that I want to talk about is this thing called Doki Doki mode. And no, not Doki Doki Literature Club, Doki Doki mode. There's a difference, people. So in this mode, you're required to search for mini demons lurking on a girl's body. You're supposed to shoot the girl you're helping in certain spots on their body to release the demons inside of them, and then you can either shoot them down or suck them up. Man, that whole statement made me feel super uncomfortable. Also, if you do enough damage, the girl will lose her clothes. Cause of course she will! I mean, don't you just hate it when you open up your dresser and there's no clothes there? Damn it! There's also this feature where whenever you complete a side mission, you can text the girl you help and can later meet up with them at a certain location. And then you can give them tons of tasty snacks and they'll love you forever. You can also bring them back home with you, but you don't do much. All you do is dress them up in different outfits and stare at them awkwardly. And that's it. Now, I'd love to talk about more of the story in this game, but I also love to hold on to my sanity, so let's skip a bit. There's a total of 7 endings in this game, and knowing how much I absolutely love this game, I only did one ending. Each ending has you get together with a girl of your choice. Or you can get a harem ending, but that requires a lot more work, so I'm just gonna skip it. Yeah, you'd have to replay the entire game all over again to get another ending, so screw that! The only difference with each playthrough would be some decision making, but it's just not worth it in the end. I ended up getting Risu's ending, which is what I was aiming for, and in order to get this ending, you gotta beat all the main missions before the deadline, and you gotta make sure you choose the correct options in order to make her happy. And how does this end, you may ask? She gives you a kiss when your eyes are closed, then she returns to heaven where we don't see her again. Yeah, this ending just felt super rushed, and it hurts seeing her go like this. And yeah, then the credits roll. And yeah, this ending was super disappointing. And in case anyone is wondering, no, the other endings are not good either. They all feel super rushed, and they're not worth it in the end. So that was Galgun 2, and overall, it wasn't really that good of a game. Was it the worst game of all time? No, far from it, but with how repetitive the gameplay was, and with the crappy payoff at the end, it just really wasn't that good. But that game's over with now. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm off to the city to walk around for a bit. But don't worry, I have the power of anime by my side in case someone wants to come up and try and sell me insurance.